I'm not going to that because you're going to be able to see all my phone number and my address and all that, and you guys are going to stalk me and hunt me down, probably kill me and my family, so we're not going to go there. They're the best bang for your buck. Yeah, you don't get instant gratification by opening up a ton of Brawl boxes and getting trolled by never getting a legendary. It's not that that would happen to anybody that I know. Hey guys, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video. Today we're going to be doing something a tiny bit different, and I'm going to be going over the top 10 questions that I get asked almost every single video in the comments in my live streams, and I thought, hey, I'm going to cover them all right here, right now. So if you ever have a question that's you think might be needed to be answered, I'm going to cover it here, right here in this video, at least on a cursory level. I'm not going to go super deep into some of them because they get pretty complicated on like my recording setups and whatnot, but I'll give you some basics. So first question, let's hop right to it. So these are in no particular order. I get often asked though, what is my band and can you join? Well, to answer that, my band is SOAW Trademark Esports. Now, required trophies right now are 1,800. We are full right now. We're 50 out of 50. But spots open up from time to time. People move along. So we purge people that are inactive. So keep an eye out, and if you meet the criteria, if you got enough trophies, you apply. We'll take a look at you real quick, and unless there's something crazy going on, you're going to get accepted. So just keep an eye out for an opening. You can also join my Discord. That link is in the description down below, and that will tell you. You can also get an inside track on, when we're going to open up spots, if we're going to remove somebody, or, you'll just be able to keep on top of it with us. So, SOAW Esports. So probably the biggest question that I get asked every stream, every video, is when is Brawl Stars coming out for Android? And it's a pretty quick and easy answer is, nobody knows. Nobody except for maybe the Brawl Stars team, and I don't know, maybe they don't even know themselves. So let me switch over to my desktop, and I'll read you exactly what they have said about it right here. It says, the answer, this is them right here on the screen, official Brawl Stars. The answer for Android is still the same. We're not sure. Right now our focus is on making the game as great as it can be and not expanding to different platforms or regions. So there's your answer straight from Supercell, and the answer is, let me see if I can get back over here. Nobody knows. Now there's been a lot of speculation that it was going to be in August, this month. Who knows? I hope that's true. But I don't think so. The more I'm looking at it, I'm thinking it could be next month before it comes out, because they're planning on releasing some new game modes, new maps, new brawlers, and some quality of life improvements as well. So we'll see where it goes. But as of right now, the answer for the biggest question, when is Brawl Stars coming to Android, is don't know. Wish I did, but I don't. So the second biggest question that I get asked especially on streams and as well as on videos is what do you use to record your screen? What do you use to record your videos? What do you use to stream? What software? Etc., etc. Now, that's a very complicated question, and it's also a very simple question. I'll give you the simple answer because that's really all I can get into at the moment. Let me switch back over here. And right here, as you can see on the screen, OBS Studio. That's what I use. So all you have to do is obsproject.com. Let me move my face over here so you can see this. Right there. obsproject.com. That's the name of the software that I use. It's free, so the price is definitely right. With that, I use AirPlay. Let me switch back over here real quick, and you'll see on the bottom, just with any modern Apple device, right here is your AirPlay, right? So I've got a program on my computer called Lonely Screen, and I cast my screen image to my computer through my Wi-Fi using AirPlay mirroring, and this software right here called Lonely Screen, also free. So you could record your screen and potentially make your own YouTube videos for free if you had a mic and camera, if that's what you wanted to do. But you could record something for free with those two things. So it's pretty simple. The longer answer is there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. However, that's the basics of it. I can't really get into how to configure it all, how to make it all right, all that good stuff. But that's what I use, OBS and Lonely Screen, using AirPlay to cast it to the computer. All right, one that I've been getting a whole lot of lately is how do I buy gems in the game? Well, some people have there's a lot of different variables that go into that. I probably did it the simplest way that you can, And that is this, that I took my existing Apple ID. When the game came out, I went into, let's go to settings. I go to, where is it? Right here goes to your Apple, your iTunes store, your App Store, right? You're going to click on your name. You're going to view your Apple ID. Let's put in my little fingerprint there. It's going to bring up account settings, right? When you go to your account settings, you just go to your country and region right here. And then you change your country or region right there. I'm not going to that because you're going to be able to see all my phone number and my address and all that. And you guys are going to stalk me and hunt me down, probably kill me and my family. So we're not going to go there. But that's all you do. You just go in there and you change that. I went there, change that to a Canadian address. I used the Toronto Raptors, the basketball team. I used their address for their stadium. That's what I used. And switched it over to the Canada App Store. Downloaded the game. And as soon as I got through downloading the game, I literally just switched it straight back to the US after I downloaded it. And when I did that, boom, I could buy gems. That's it. There's no, I don't know how, a lot of people said, okay, well, I made my own special Canadian one, or I have money in this, and I honestly don't know. I really, honestly, truly don't know. Mine was as easy as that. I changed my ID, I downloaded the game, I changed it back, I can buy gems. That's it. That's it. I don't know how else to do it for you guys. I wish I knew how to answer all your questions, but I really, honestly, truly don't. So I guess just switch it back to your home country and see if you can buy gems. I don't know. That's all I got. Next question is, who is your favorite brawler? Well, that changes from day to day. But actually, when I play matches, I usually try to go which brawler works good for which game mode and map that they're on. So, like, for instance, Bonebox. Poco works really well on there. He's really strong on that map, and so I usually try to play with him, whether it's Bounty or Smash and Grab. But my favorite brawler, personally, would probably have to be either Nita, or maybe Piper, Bo, Mortis. One of those. I mean, I really like Nita right now. She's a lot of fun. I actually like Jessie a lot too. She's been pretty good. I have noticed one thing is that I tend to like the brawlers that their super abilities aren't just an extension of their actual normal shot. Like, say for Shelly, her super ability is just like a normal shot, except for a tiny bit further and stronger. That's pretty much it. And it knocks people back. I mean, it's just a stronger version of her normal shot. Same thing with Colt. Dynamite's kind of the same way. I don't know. Primo's got a cool ability, but I like the people who have something really special. It's very interesting. I think creatively wise, that's actually much cooler than just a normal extension. So Nita's got a very cool one. Piper's is interesting too. Bo's can be very useful. Mortis's is kind of neat. So anyways, I kind of like those brawlers that have something unique with their super ability, but my flavor of the moment right now probably would be Piper or Nita. All right, so a little bit about me. People tend to ask about me personally, and I don't mind. You guys know that if you've watched enough of my videos, my name isn't actually Lex, it's John. I got that name. It's a longer story. I've mentioned it in streams before. If you go check out my old streams, I've answered that a few times in stream. But they ask how old I am. I'm 39. They asked me if I'm married. Yes, I am married. I have 7 kids, and I'm married. And they asked me about my job. You know, what job do you do outside of YouTube? Which YouTube is totally, it's a hobby for me. Who knows if one day it'll turn into a job. But as for right now and for the last quite some time, my job is a technician. I fix very large scale printers, basically. Let me switch over. I've got a picture of one that you guys can see right here. So this is a version of I actually work on this machine quite often. Not this one. That's a picture of the machine. Although it's configured almost identically to that. It doesn't have this little section right here. And other than that, but it's about 30 foot long. And this middle section is about 5.5 foot tall or so, 5 foot tall. It's a very large production print machine. And what they do with it is they print junk mail on it. All the junk mail that you get in the mail, it's printed off on these huge sheets where they print off 4 or 6 of them on a sheet, and then they all get all cut up and they have your address on it, and they come to your mailbox, and then you instantly take it and throw it in the trash. That's what I do. I make sure that the machines are running so that you can throw stuff in the trash. People always usually ask me, especially in the streams, is how many trophies do you have? Well, last night I went on quite the streak of losing. I was playing with randoms. Bad idea. bad idea to play with randoms over and over again, and I lost like 40 trophies. So I'm currently at 21-13. Not the greatest, but it's respectable. So that's how many trophies I have. My favorite game mode. People ask me that. My favorite game mode, by far, smash and grab. Absolutely. Bounty would be a close second. Bounty frustrates me, though, because if your team completely dominates the other team, where everybody's got high value of stars, if they get one good huge push and they wipe you out, they're back in the game, if not ahead of you, just by the fact that they've killed you once, even though you've killed them 7 times. To me, that's a little whack, but it's whatever, I guess. So I think they're going to try to balance that a little bit, but smash and grab, definitely my favorite game mode right now. What's the best way to spend your gems once you get them, right? And if you have a very limited amount of gems, these 2 things right here are the best. Your coin boost and your coin doubler. If all you've got to spend is 70 gems, which is going to cost you less than $5, I would absolutely just put your gems into those 2 right there, because they're the best bang for your buck. Yeah, you don't get instant gratification by opening up a ton of Brawl boxes and getting trolled by never getting a legendary. Not that that would happen to anybody that I know. But you do. It's going to make your gems go farther, and you're gonna reap more for what you spend. Lastly, I get this asked as well, is do you play any other games besides Brawl Stars? And the answer is yeah. I've been a gamer since I was just a tiny kid. I mean, my first game system ever was an Atari. Then I had the Nintendo Entertainment System, the original, Nintendo 64, Sega CD, Dreamcast, was the Sega Genesis, then of course PlayStation 1, 2, 3. My son has the 4. I never got that one. The Xbox 360, and the Xbox One. So yeah, I've been a gamer pretty much my entire life. I was a weird combination of jock and gamer. I actually had a scholarship to go to for playing baseball in college. I was offered scholarships by about 14 different schools. I was a pitcher in college. I was very good. But I also always loved games. It was a weird combination. But just here on the iPad, let's go like this and see if we can make this work. Go to Clash Royale. I play Clash Royale as well. I haven't been playing it as much lately, well, at least not on screen. Actually, I didn't push ladder much at all because I'm not very fond of the current meta. But, if we open those up, we're going to do that real quick. What's in my shop? Nothing good. So here's a look at my profile right there. My season best was 50-48, and my personal best is 51-56, so not too shabby. I am a level 11, although I really only have one deck that's pretty any good. The rest, my level's so high because I have donated a ton. What was my donations at? I mean, I donate a lot. 35,590 donations. So I donate a lot. That's why my level's up there. This is really my only viable ladder deck. Everything else is just non-existent. But this is a good deck. It's strong. And that's what I used to get up to 51-56. I think at the very top I ended up using the Night Witch. Anyway, so yeah, I do play other games. Of course, I play Clash of Clans as well. And just here on my iPad, we have Oxenfree. It's a cool indie game. It's like a not role-playing, but it's like an adventure mystery kind of game. And then Cats, which I'm thinking about doing a video on Cats. You guys let me know if you want to see that. It's a really fun game. It'd probably be pretty easy to make a video on. So you guys let me know if you want to see that. But anyways, yes, I do play other games. So anyways, that's going to about wrap it up for the questions. Hopefully this will help people in the future if they've got some of those really, they're repetitive questions. I mean, I don't mind answering them, but if you guys can just have access to it like that without having to wait on me, well then cool. So again, to wrap it up, I don't know when Brawl Stars for Android is coming out, because that's really what you want to know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed just a little quick take of a little bit of Q&A, as well as the most common questions. So hope you enjoyed that. And again, if you saw that I started streaming, I apologize. Literally, the start streaming and the start recording button are literally right next to each other. I hit the wrong button. My bad. I'm sorry. So until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Lex out.